Oh no, I borked it. Changing games. Can imagine it because someone probably had that idea. First AWS was down and now this. Yep. This is what I get for trying to fix something myself. So update that. Okay.
Error 403 forbidden.
No, it's an ID10T pebcac.
Moisturize me.
Moisturize me. Wow. There it goes. So back to Zelda, Link to the Past. Even the 404 has 404'd. I have a screenshot of one time where, I think it was on, may have been on Vista or Windows 7, where the Microsoft application error reporting has encountered a problem. Please report this error to Microsoft. Yep, the Minecraft has died. I borked it. So instead, last time, we got to the Dark World for the first time. Our first arrival. Well, no, our first arrival was on Death Mountain. But we defeated the evil wizard. However, we kind of sat back and just watched him as he banished Zelda to the Dark World. I borked it! But I guess if we didn't do that, then the adventure would be over. Oh wait, no, that was wrong. What? Nice. The enemies in the Dark World are a fair bit stronger than what we've been fighting. Like this thing, whatever it is. It takes a great many hits. This guy, who has a bomb for a head, is also throwing bombs. He takes many hits. Only ever seen a speed run of this, so it's nice to see a normal pace. I will say I am half decent at this, but I am not speedrun good. I don't think there are any games I can really say I'm speedrun good at. And I would be a terrible speedrunner because I like to do the things in the game. And speedruns skip the things in the game. Double hits. The guy with a bomb for a head who throws bombs dropped a bomb. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? No, I came here looking for Princess Zelda. Have you seen her? Well, you're too late. It will obey only the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. We don't know why. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power.
Your princess is in another castle.
And she is. We went to a castle to find her, and she was there, and then said, ah, ha, ha, I send her away. And now she's in another castle. I came here because of greed for the golden power, and look what happened to me. I turned into a tree, I don't know why. To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I'm stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce. He's trying to rock out to this music, but it's just not vibing. Heart, 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 and heart. Didn't need any of them. He's not a tree in the school play. Maybe this is a school play, and he's still stuck playing the tree. You know, Mario 3 on the NES, it's like a stage play. That's why you end the stage by basically just going off the stage. And everything looks like it's, you know, constructed props. I think it's even been confirmed by one of the developers, maybe even Miyamoto himself, that that's what's happening in that game. Ow. Ow, 3 hearts? You know what? Here. I got arrows. Let's use them. You exit stage right. I'm Kiki the monkey. Kiki, I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? Sure, here you go. Kiki, Kiki, good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Kick Kiki. Alright, you heard him. Kick Kiki. Don't get hit. If you get hit, Kiki runs away. And then you have to pay him or her again to follow you. Kiki, if you give me 100 rupees, I'll open the entrance for you. Kiki. Open the door, please. Good choice. Then I get 100 of your rupees. Kick Kiki. Punt. Mario 3 is your favorite of the original trilogy. And then it's World, so you actually like Mario 3 more than Mario World? Honestly, Mario 3 is the best of the original 3. Whether or not it's better than Mario World, that's debatable. Both are great games. I suppose, you know, Mario World was never featured in a feature-length movie. Button. Mario 3 and Mario World are both amazing. Mm-hmm. It's been a long time since I've played through Mario World. And actually, I've never beaten Mario 3. That last world is just too much of a slog for me, and by the time I get there, it just uses up all of the lives that I have left. And then at the end, I haven't beaten it yet. I suppose I could play that on stream. But what if I just didn't? Bam! Oh, no, you were supposed to break. I charged into you. You were supposed to break. You could not and just beat it anyhow and just play it off stream. Oh, I just noticed. Gotta go back. Gotta go back. This is why I'm a terrible speedrunner. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. I'm locked in Turtle Rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you're doing your best, but come on, please hurry it up. Stop reading all the things. Stop doing everything. See? That's supposed to break when you dash into it. Yup. Yup. Okay, fine. We'll just, oh, going fast. We got the map. Yay. Ah. Yeah, I'm sure the map would be useful if this was, your first time, or your second time. All my bottles full? I think they're all full. Yep. I don't believe we've even looked at the dungeon map this entire time we've been playing the game. They scheduled Dracula to perform after us at the Arts Center. Better hurry it up, Link! Oh, right. I don't have that yet. Yeah, we'll just, Zoop! Got a key. Thunk. Bomb? Arrows? Cherry with the raid. Rar and Stuff Raiders. I am Cassedrian. And Minecraft got a little bit oops-a-doodled because I messed with the mods and broke the whole dang thing. And we could no longer gain experience, and all of our stats got reset. And my dragon's visual appearance got reset. And everything was bad. So we're playing Zelda now. Anyway, how's Roblox going? Hopefully better. Nope, I'm not gonna mess with that. We out! What if I just keep going through these? Okay, fine. When you were a kid, you'd do full playthroughs of this. And Kid Icarus. Damn. You could beat Kid Icarus? During the Thanksgiving weekend? I never owned Kid Icarus, and the few times I've tried to play it, that game is hard. Had someone get mad and unfollow you because you wouldn't give them Robux? What's a Roblox? Give him Roblox now! Oh, the premium currency. He wanted you to just give him actual money? Ah, damn it. Yeah, you know, people are supposed to throw money at the streamer, not the other way around. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Bombs? Had to have been a kid or something, most likely. Now, Roblox does have the reputation of being a kid's game. I don't know how accurate that is, since, you know, I don't play it myself. But it sounds like you can do some pretty neat things with it, if you've got, like, some programming skills. That or a scumbag, also possible. We got a hammer. You got the magic hammer! You can drive the wooden stakes down into the ground. You can also use it to pound on other things too, I guess. You just play because it's popular. That's fair. A lot of people will tune in to watch specific games. They'll just, you know, search Twitch to see who's playing something they're interested in. I know I've done it more than once. And even found new streamers that I just, kept watching afterwards. But oftentimes they'll just only be there for that one game. It does have some good games on it. I mean, they can't all be bad. It's statistically impossible. Improbable. Donk. Flip those turtles. Flip them over on their back and attack their weak point for massive damage. We found the compass. Ban that person because they wouldn't stop asking for Robux. Yeah, that's fair. It's pretty much what you have to do. They're not there for your content, they're just there begging. And they're going to be disruptive if you let them stay. One arrow! And a key. Kiki took 100, I guess 110 or 120 bucks from us, however much it was. I never gave you any money. Ended up here because of the late wilds. Rest in peace. I still miss him a lot. Seems like every single day something happens that I think I wish I could get his opinion on. We don't need to go down there. That's fine. It's fine. We do need to go down there. It's not fine. Okay, it's fine. We are fine. Found Knit through Stream Raiders. Then found the Clouder. Then found me. There's a lot of cool people in the Clouder. It's a shame that so few of them still stream. The community is a lot quieter than it used to be. Wait. I'm not positive, but I feel like you can push things faster if you're charging your sword while pushing. It just feels that way. We're at 999 rupees. I just noticed that. So I look forward to picking up big fat stacks of cash and just having to throw it away in the trash just because I have no room for it. Just like in Ocarina of Time. I call them Rupity Roofs. Zep mentioning Stream Raiders. There were a few streamers I found because I was just looking for people that were doing that were running Stream Raiders. Oh, this is bad. And I would just, go through and look at the user icons for everyone, and if somebody had a cool icon, then I'd drop in on them. I'm pretty sure that's how I found Fulgarian. Shame he doesn't stream anymore. Move my VTuber to the other side? Okay, we can do that. Let's go. That's me walking to the other side of the screen. I also need to unmirror everything. So, hand.
Dragon fruit.
It's like magic. And webcam and whip mirror. Okay, and now eyes forward. Reset. There we go. This is a better place for playing this game because, I'm over here in the part of the screen where nothing is. He can live. We've got 3 fairies, so I think we're fine on health. Is there anything for this? Nope, just lighting up the room a bit. That's it. Alright, which of these was the pushable one? Helmasaur! Oh, we died at it. How sad and tragic. Or as Tyson calls it, our fairy from, was it Hyrule Mutual? I'm just gonna... Your fire breath is terrible and useless and junk. Arrowed! Whoa. Wait. Nope. Damn it. Oh, come on. Hyrule Limited Mutual, that was it. Responsibility. That's not our policy. It's not our responsibility. Boss beated. Crystal got. They totally stole this from Final Fantasy. We're just collecting crystals. Look, green hair. It's even Terra. Maybe green hair. It could be the crystal doing some tinting things. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land where the Triforce was hidden. Yep, we know that. But because Ganon, the boss of thieves. Not the king of thieves, he was just the boss at this point. Wished it. The world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He's trying to open a larger gate between the worlds near the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon, for it is written, only Link can defeat Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. ... This is just like Undertale and Deltarune. Yep. Totally rip those games off. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Here's a full heal. Do a spin. Now the ... It's too bad that it only said the last one instead of ... dotting the entire time. I don't know why I'm stopping to pick up all the money. I guess it's just because it's shiny and I want it. Even if I don't have room for it. Just like that. It was shiny and red. I needed it. Only Link can defeat Ganon in canon. We go to Super Smash Bros. And it's a different story. I never tried using Ganon in Smash. I'm not a big fan of the big slow guys, even though Link is kind of on the slower side. Shiny rupees into the horde. The more things change. Hey, we need that to enhance our horde so that it heals us more when we sleep on it. Daughter asked if Link can beat Ganon with a cannon. Trying to think. It might have been possible in Tears of the Kingdom. Can you fight Ganon with your constructs in that? Oh, Iron Stuff Commander beat down. I just didn't even notice, and I was like, that it was you. And just, you know, the color of the name. It's the same as Zepp's on my screen. Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us. You bet I will. Straight to the trash. $300 down the tubes. You can barbecue a Korok with a device. Money, money, money. Great, great, and money. Fantastic. Glad we came here. It was worth the bomb. So we were playing Minecraft earlier, but I tried to fix a problem I was having with the mod I was using, and it made things much worse. And now I have to try and fix it off stream. A bomb! Oh my god, JC, a bomb! That is not a bombable wall. And I think this is a dead end. Yep. Just discovered you reached 50 followers even though you're not affiliated. Like, question is, how did you reach 50 followers before becoming affiliate? What is the requirement for being affiliate now? Because I know they've reduced it, made it easier. But congrats. You need to go in here and do some mischief. You can't get the views. That's the harder part. I don't even remember what the requirement used to be, but they reduced the number of follows that you needed and the number of viewers, average viewers, but it still can still be tricky if you don't have like a community to support you. You need at least 3 viewers on 4 different streams. Link, it is I, Shahasa, Objects exist simultaneously in both worlds with similar shapes. If the form of a thing changes, it will affect the shape of its twin in the other world. And that's why there's water here. Looking up when peanut butter M&Ms were released, and it says 1989. Don't recall seeing them in the 90s. I do. I love those things. And they also had all the commercials with actually, when did those commercials start? Where they actually had the anthropomorphic M&Ms. Because those were all like CG. They didn't use like puppets or things like that. Practical effects. Wish you could eat M&Ms, but you can't because of the chocolate. Not being able to eat chocolate is a terrible thing. Anyways, I think we just got the map. I didn't pay any attention. Key. More roopity roops. We can't have any more. But I'm still gonna pick them up anyways. Try easy skip. I don't know the easy skip. 1996 is the only thing that you're finding. As far as, like, the commercials. Bad at typos. I try to, like, reread what I type before I hit enter and send it. Because if you type super fast... Oh, hang on. 1995 for the M&M mascot commercial. Okay. Older than I thought then. Got him. Yeah, you get the hook shot in this dungeon. Spoilers. Oh, treasure! Oh, compass. Bonk. Ah. Another thing you missed is California raisins. The Bloodweiser frogs were funny. The California raisins were, they were an interesting thing that existed. Weren't the Budweiser frogs like a Super Bowl commercial? Or at least that's where they got started. Oh, that's a wonderful sound. This game not only has roopity roops, but also has an ice whooper and a fire whooper. And you go whoop whoop, and a sword whooper. The skeleton's like, maybe I can live just a bit longer. Aww. But if I do that... There. That's open, at least. California Raisins also did a Christmas song. Remember, because the tape that was featured in, Claymation Christmas, has been a holiday viewing staple in another server. Yeah, I remember the California Raisins. I think my dad even had some like little figures of them. It's an odd thing to have become popular, but then again, that's the way things are just in general. The weirdest things become popular, and for no apparent rhyme or reason. Tracks considering when Blender was first released? Wait, how old is Blender? Because when it comes to like 3D modeling and stuff, the oldest name that I know of was 3D Studio Max and Maya. I only remember hearing about Blender kind of recently. Claymation Christmas is kind of weird, but worth a watch. 1994? Really? Wow, I am so old. Also, I just saw the little bollard thingies. I need to lower them. So we gotta go back and hit the orb. Buzzweiser frogs were for a Super Bowl commercial. Yes. I'll just go around that way. There. That would have been better. No, can't go that way now. I'm so old. My archives have archives. You know, back in the olden days of Alt Fan Dragons, I found a Usenet server that had messages posted from like years past. And I downloaded every single one that I could. And I held on to those, and I actually call them like the Lost Scrolls of Alfandra. But then, I don't remember why, but for some reason I deleted the whole thing, and I really shouldn't have. Students think that you're in your early 30s. Well, if I recall, you were a pretty handsome guy back in high school, so I bet you aged gracefully. I, on the other hand, aged into a black stripy dragon who never shows his face. Pre or post 1980? Post. I miss my 20s and 30s. Closer to the advent of oxygen tanks and depends. My plan is to just go as long as I can and never use them if I can avoid it. Boing! This is the hook shot. It extends and contracts and boing! It can grapple many things. Boing. Whoop. I don't have any keys. Whoop. And now I can't get back over there. Whoop. Sits in 2000. You young whippersnapper. Yeah. Not by a whole lot, but some years. Birthday's just 7 days away. You gonna do anything cool to celebrate? Or are you gonna be like me and you just try to hide and not acknowledge the passage of time? Why does daylight saving still happen? I was asking that earlier, back when we started stream. I don't know of any good reasons for it to exist, and no one's ever told me one. I don't need that. I don't need to mess with that guy. It's fine. It's fine. Ah. Maybe get a pizza or a cheesecake. You know, that's a pretty good way to do it. Okay, nothing there. Don't want to have a big party for your 40th this year, but your parents insisted. Swish? It's okay, we've got 2 fairies left. Ah, Oh, I know what I needed to do. So we do this, and we go whoop. Push this over here. And what I usually end up doing for my birthday is, lately I've just been going to California. Wait, did I need... Going to California and spending my birthday with Dracana because our two birthdays are like a day apart. Daylight savings exists primarily to conserve energy by shifting daylight to later in the day. Practice began in World War I to save fuel. System was standardized by the U.S. How much does it actually save, though? This door. Boing! You know, you can just do whatever. It's fine. As soon as you hit 40, your eyesight when reading tanked. I've noticed that I'm kind of needing glasses. Excuse me. Ah. I said excuse me, and he still hit me. Bam! Primary purpose of daylight savings is to elicit tantrums from me every spring. You know what? I think you might be onto something there. The reason it still exists is spite. I bet if I go in here, this is just the bottom of that room. Perfect. Excellent. You know what? I've actually forgotten what's in this door because you don't need to go in there. Is it this one or this one? There it is. Fatal axes shopping, what? Whether daylight savings time is useless is debatable, as arguments exist both keeping and abolishing it. Many Americans want to end the practice. Proponents point to potential benefits like reduced fatal accidents, increased physical activity, extended evening daylight, and shopping. However, opponents cite negative health effects from disrupting the circadian rhythm, questionable energy savings, and the inconvenience of changing clocks twice a year. Federal law currently prohibits states from adopting permanent DST, which is the main reason the twice-a-year change continues. I remember hearing some years ago that Congress was, I don't remember if it was the House or the Senate, but one of the two were actually looking into getting rid of it, and it ended up not passing because they couldn't agree on which particular, like, spring forward or fall back should now be the standard. Yes, old people. Well, I guess you were right after all. Whoop. Popcorn! Nice. I'm just stealing this guy's popcorn. I just think that if our government can't agree on something that pretty much everyone wants. Oh no, we died it. How awful and sad and terrible. Anyway, if they can't agree on something that everyone wants, maybe they all need to just lose their jobs. Boing! Hey, he can boing too. Which asshats like DS2 because they can golf for longer before the sun goes down. Ooh, golf. No one in charge can agree on anything useful. Next thing you'll tell me is that it gets hot in the Texas summer. It does indeed get hot down here. Oh, it's Terra again. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of evil monsters. Again! I got captured again. I'm actually the same girl as before. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few knew of its location, but at some point that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the light world. Ha! He couldn't even think to just wish for that. What an idiot. They have a script. Yep, they're just... okay, here's your part, and here's your part. You know, when Link comes to you, you just start here, go down a couple paragraphs or so, and then the next one will take over from there. All the Terra sightings. If we have to go back to another opera to bring earplugs. Hey, I like the opera scene. I especially like botching it every single way possible. Arizona already had permanent standard time just fine. Meanwhile, everywhere else runs into problems because they're trying to make daylight time be the year round. Well, remember that you have magical powers which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points like the one you saw in Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil king of evil darkness. You understand? Yeah, sure, fine. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Very well, off I go. Alright, we got hookshot now. And that means we can get ourselves into a little bit of trouble. Not a whole lot of trouble, at least not yet, but a little bit of trouble. Let's call back to a game, yeah, whenever we were playing Spellforce. That was one of the acknowledgements that the human... I guess they use the same voice for a lot of them, but the human workers, I think, whenever you gave them an order, they'd go, very well, off I go. A lot of the acting in that game was bad, and I'm sad you missed it. Anyone drop the clip for Michelin Man, best voice actor in the game? Got a piece of heart.
Yes. Am Lord Track at 25 roar.
Yes, am Lord, just like am Durg. After wandering into this world, I turned into this shape. I enjoyed playing the flute in the original world. There was a small grove where many animals gathered. I want to see that place again. I buried my flute there with some flower seeds. Will you try to find it for me? Sure. Then I will lend you my shovel. Good luck! You borrowed a shovel. You can dig in many places. You never know what you'll find. No, not the mighty tree. It was the wizard guy. Although the mighty tree was also pretty great. With the... Oh... He's not playing his flute because it's over there. Oh, well, that's an issue. Oh, you're back! Did you find my flute? Well, kind of. Bye! That's the one. Well, this is becoming a puzzle, isn't it? Let me just go around that way. Oh! Here is the flute! Its music surely has some mysterious power. Had to include the tree club because that was also interesting. It was pretty great. Or tree clip. Giving the flute in the dark world always made me sad since he turns into wood? I'm not entirely sure either, but thank you, Link, but it looks like I can't play my flute anymore. Please take it. And if by chance you go to the village that I lived in, please give it to a tired old man you'll find there. Well, my mind is getting hazy. Please let me hear the sound of the flute one last time. And now he's a tree deer thing. MST3K mantra applies. It is break time. Yep, okay, good. So, everybody get up, stretch your legs, get a drink of water, use the bathroom, make a sandwich, you know the usual routine, and we will be right back in just a few minutes. What did you do to the possum? I just played his flute for him. Whoosh. I mean, whoosh-ah. Unmute the mic. I was actually kind of hoping that it would randomly roll up to one of the clips of the Michelin Man, but hey, we still got some good spell force where everybody was standing around watching that one guy do all the work. Why can I not?
I spill my drink.
Okay, again. I did get a drink during the break. I don't remember what you get from this one. Holy crap, is that an alien? Well, howdy, light worlder. You look like a straight shooter. Want to try your skill in my shooting gallery? I'll give you 5 shots for 20 rupees. If you're as sharp as I think you are, you can stand a rake in the rupees. If it's just money, no thanks. Well, little partner, you can turn yourself right around and leave the same way you came in. Get the heck out of my store. The clip in Morrowind. Yeah, right whenever they're casting that spell and it's just doing the wah, 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 wah. Welcome to the treasure field. The object is to dig as many holes as you can in 30 seconds. Any treasures you dig up will be yours to keep. It's only 80 rupees to play. Well, I got plenty of rupee-roos, so let's roll. I'll lend you a shovel since yours has mysteriously vanished somehow. I need the thing. Okay, time's up. Game over. Get out. Darn it, we didn't get the thing. That's one nice thing about the randomizers, is that you're basically guaranteed to get whatever the treasure is from all these little mini games. Could have done the shooting game to get rid of the full stack of rupees. Just keep doing that and then firing all our arrows at the shopkeeper. Move it. I'm on the clock. Ah, 10 games up. Go away. We're 3 rupees short. What was the thing? I think it's a heart piece. Want to dig some more holes? I got a feeling this guy could make a lot more money if he just did the digging himself. Because this is a pretty rich field. I just got all my money back. Game's over! I just want the heart piece. Treasure field, holes, shovel, 80 bucks. Where'd you bury the heart? Where's the telltale heart? Bingo. Got it. Alright, we're out of here. Game's over. Yeah, I got what I came for. And I got all my money back too. Oh, we can't go that way. Because I can't lift this. This is just too much for me. Too mighty. Oh, there's also this guy. Achoo! Wow, I haven't... What if he also had the tree voice? Wow, I haven't seen a normal person in a few hundred years. How long it takes me to say anything. Let me talk to you for a while. I once lived in the Lost Woods until the day I wandered into a magic transporter. The power of the Dark World quickly turned me into this tree shape and also moved me to the kind of far away from the Lost Woods. I guess the two forests are connected with each other. More Grandpa Simpson than Treebeard. Well, he's a tree, so he has to talk like the tree guy did. This way to the bomb shop. We're okay on bombs. For now. You know what? You know what? You know what? We're going down this way. I'm gonna ribbity jibbity thingy stuff. Oh, I could have done that too. Yeah, let's do that too. How? Alright, got the piece of art. And let's see, I hope this just puts me in the water, because that would be preferable. Nope. No, I'm just gonna... At the bottom of that island? Perfect. Okay, disregard this. I've never seen anyone playing a randomizer come into here. The Pond of Happiness. Probably because this is going to take a long-ass time. Throw some roopity roops in and your wishes will surely come true. Yeah, we're going to throw in a few. It's 20 bucks. Happiness increased by increased 20 rupees. Wait, happiness increased 20 rupees? So does that mean my happiness is giving me more money? Your happiness is 20. You become happier by 1 step. For your reference, today you will have good luck. And just throw some more money. Here's another 20 bucks. For your reference, today you will have a little luck. Hibbity jibbity. Into the flue, maybe get a random goodie and not bad brew. Well, our happiness is increasing at least, Rar and Stuff Dracana. Big trouble. We're gonna have big trouble in Little Hyrule. A little luck. With Kurt Russell as Princess Zelda. Man, that's who they need to cast for the movie. I will make your wish come true. I wish Ganon was defeated. Okay, more arrows then. Then I will increase your carrying capacity so you can carry 35 arrows at maximum. It's just a small happiness I can give you. If you want more happiness, pay up. But at least now, after you get the first time, you can either throw 25 or 50 at a time. To speed this along. We're gonna have a little luck. Headcanon is that this is the same great fairy as in Breath of the Wild. She just let herself go. There's several great fairies in Breath of the Wild. Bombs. This is a small happiness. I'd like more bombs. Okay, here's bombs. It's a small happiness. We're gonna have good luck. I don't think this luck thing actually does anything. It's just a thing. It's just plain text. 40 arrows. Check a few more. We'll have a little luck. What if we just, like, took our wallet and just dumped the whole thing out at once? Bombs. Okay, so one more time and then we leave. It's a good roopity-roop dump. Yep, if only I hadn't talked to that guy that gave us 300 bucks, because that's like 3 upgrades here. But it was a secret to everyone. Arrows. And okay. Donk. Murder! Okay. Did a good job of syncing the fairy appearing to the music. It actually starts the music over again when she comes in. Now we need to go this way. We need to go back to the town. Which means I need to be able to climb up. Boing! Beep beep coming through. Nah, I can't go up. I have to go this way. Oh, this is my son's flute. Did you murder my son? Meet my son? Where is he? Is he all right? Oh, I see. Well, I can tell what you want to say by the look in your eyes. Hey, you keep the flute, and will you play its sweet melody for the bird in the village square? I beg you, please! My son would probably want it this way, but still, I wish I could see him once more. Well, I know a place where you can. You just gotta go step through this little dark world teleporter. And then you'll probably get turned into a sloth or something. The goose is loose! And down here to the witch. Oh, I never gave her the mushroom. Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. Everyone duck! This is magic powder. Try to sprinkle it on enemies and many other things. Alright, fairy, you're free. Nom 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 nom. Gonna buy 1 red. And make it 2 reds. And I'm not gonna buy a green. I do want a green though, you know, for the magic refill. But there's an easier way to get that. And you guys know, anytime free is an option, that's my choice. Even if it's more trouble. Or even big trouble. Mysterious pond, won't you throw something in? In Little Hyrule, I made that exact same joke. Hello there, did you drop this? Yes, I like an honest person. Let me give you some of my stuff. You know, some of my stuff. Just, don't ask where it comes from. The first one's free, though. In fact, they're always free. So if you ever need magic potions, just go throw a bottle at that lady. I think I can do this. Assuming that it's not one of the super heavy blocks. Healing potion. We don't question the alchemy. We just take the heal. Oh, but it's not even healing. That's a magic potion. Excuse me. Okay, we can work with this. So go squibsh. To the dark world. Let's see, was it... Okay, yeah, 3 is in the forest. Oh no, not the meatless chickens! The most disappointing buffalo wings you will ever have. Alright, let's see how many tries it's gonna take. Hi, may I help you? You can open 2 chests for 30 bucks. Why don't you play? Sure, let's go. 50 bucks. 100 bucks. We're just gonna keep hitting those 2 over and over again. You wanna do it again? Okay. $1 and a heart. Oof. The buffalo wings came from buffaloes with wings. Well, they're the ones that make it. But it's still chickens. Oh, that's even worse. That's actually nothing. One arrow. Oh, at least we got some money back. Hey, $100. And then $1. Do Dungeon 4 before Dungeon 3. Blah. Look, just give me the heart piece and I can go. That's not what I asked for. That's not what I asked for. You think Twitch should pay mods? I think what would happen is that they would say that, no, the streamers should pay the mods because they're basically staff for the streamers. That way Twitch doesn't have to pay mods. And it would also mean that Twitch doesn't have to do anything about the bots. Because, oh, it's mods' responsibility. There we go. Got it. Heart upgrade. What's in this? $1. Doesn't matter. We out. I hate that guy down there. Him. I hate him. He will run into you, knock a whole bunch of your items out, and then start stealing them. I hate him. I'm trying to remember, what do you get from Dungeon 4? Is it the Titan's Mitt? 300 bucks. Hey, and we didn't have max money. Slay the foul deed doer. You can't. You hit him and it just kind of knocks him back. Alright, Draco is telling us to sequence break, and, well, it's not really sequence breaking, it's just kind of going out of order. But I've done that plenty of times. Like, as soon as you get to the Dark World, I go into, oh, shoot, he's coming, oh, Lord, he's coming. I go into, the first dungeon, get the hammer, leave, go into the second dungeon, get the hook shot, leave. Just get all of the treasures, all of the items. Dang it. Upgrade my stuff, and then go back and just destroy the other dungeons. Swish. Trying to think. If we do that, yeah, we go in there, get that. Although I also want to just do some other stuffs. So, to the mountain! Whoa, Zelda? It's the Lelden of Zeldern. Iron stuff, Malchior. Yep, Minecraft kind of fell apart on us. I broke something, and it was very, very borkened. So we're doing this instead. I see. How about paying mods with gift subs? Oh, that would actually be better. Because then, first off, the mods wouldn't be trapped in ad space. Wait, not this. We need literacy. Look away! Double donut. Oh, that reminds me. Almost called you by your real name. Commander Beatdown. Did you hear the sound it played whenever Zep did the redeem and it threw the donut at me and it just went donut? Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. Epilepsy! This is the Ether Medallion. Its magic controls the upper atmosphere and polar wind. He was AFK, but that. So, that sound, that donut sound, it comes from your old sock poem. Where, that nonsense poem you wrote back in high school, and we ran it through the Windows XP text-to-speech thing. And it pronounced, you spelled donut two different ways, and it pronounced them slightly differently. There are two different donuts in the catch rotation, and each one's using a different sound of donut. Its magic controls the upper atmosphere and polar wind. Watch your magic meter. Squeaks! I still have the text file of that poem, as well as the text-to-speech recording of it. So, also in the game Phasmophobia. A friend was a streamer he follows, and they were ending. He said he was off to watch another streamer. Is that a bad thing? Hang on, I need to, because we're in macro file. Anyway, your friend was something in a streamer he follows, and they were ending, and he said he's off to watch another streamer. No, I usually have multiple streams open. Brackety Slacket Okra Sock Donut. No, it was Donut, not Owls. But yep, that's the one. Also, huge Durgan fruit and donut. Nom 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 nom. So, in the game Phasmophobia... Wow! Suddenly cliff racers! In the game Phasmophobia, you have a little device that you can use to listen to have, like, the ghost talk back to you. And you can ask it questions, you know, like, are you here? Are you near? How old are you? Are you friendly? It doesn't... Yeah, the spirit box. It doesn't actually matter what you ask it. So, I will go in there... I will go into the ghost room with the spirit box, and I will just start going, my sock, alas who horked my sock? Spaghetti runts have socked my hork of doomliness, of doom I say. How brazen art thou, man of sock, to green red house says lime decay. How canst thou linger in error's gloomy pit stop that wagon beltness crispy ties of figtron mayhap I, the horked array, the spiff of the squirrel. quite sockly indeed for them all. And if I don't get a response by then, I kind of conclude it's not going to respond to the spirit box. But I have... I miss this ASMR classic. The sound of me getting hit with pies and reciting the sock poem. Okay, back to defending. Wah! Wah wah! Splat! Wah, I am not blocking a single one of them. Wah! Anyway, I have memorized that much of the sock poem because of Phasmophobia. And back on Halloween, I think I did actually. Yeah, I streamed on Halloween. I was very close to playing Phasmophobia, but unfortunately I had recently prestiged, and that means that I didn't have access to all of my good tools, and it would have been a bit of a slog. And also, I was going to play with Dracana, and she's having some computer problems. Anyway, but if I had done that, then you guys would have been hearing the sock poem there. Instead, you got to hear it here. Wait, no, we're not done yet. Should recite it to your students. If you... Do you actually have the whole thing memorized, or at least enough of it? My thoughts. Hang on, I missed something. Meh, meh, meh. My thoughts. Splat. Hooray. Oh. Typed in, I'm off to so-and-so, and the mods deleted the message and said, don't do that again. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, don't do that. Do not... Well, it's considered bad form to say, you know, I'm gonna have to go watch another streamer, because it's kind of just like... Could be advertising or plugging some other person that'll draw the audience away, and it's just, you know, bad form to do. I, on the other hand, am a big fan of people mentioning other streamers because it might be someone that I'm into, and it's like, oh, this is a cool person. I'm going the wrong way again. Have a lot of it. I think it would be good for your mental agility to memorize such a classic addition to Western literature. Yeah, I still have the original text file of actually both the sock poems, but the second one is a masterpiece. Hold up the Master Sword, and you will get the magic of Bombos. This is the Bombos medallion. Its magic makes the ground explode with power. That belongs in a museum. Can also feel dismissive of the chat's interest in the current stream. Yes. Be like, oh, this other streamer's better than you. Yeah. Like I said, it's not a thing you want to do. I think it needs to be inflicted upon, introduced upon the unsuspecting masses. Young minds could greatly benefit from its wisdom. You've probably said before, but what do you teach? Like, is it a specific grade, or you a college professor? I don't remember what you said it was. Is there anything else I needed? Well, I guess we could go back to the Wishing Fairy because we're maxed out on money again. Not sure how that happened. Is it bad form to recommend one streamer to another? During stream, yes. Unless they've already said that it's okay to do something like that. Caseworker and professor at a private school for adults with autism. Oh! So that's actually going to be a little bit more difficult to handle than just regular public school. We're going to have good luck. In some ways it's easier. Arrows. Most of the people you talk to are on the spectrum. I kind of wonder if I am sometimes. At the very least, I know I have attention deficit disorder. That was something that I was diagnosed with way back when I was little. How many bits for you to try PB&J Thousand Island dressing on stream? That sounds like a crime, and Twitch won't let you stream crimes. You get banned. It was an extra for one of the seasons of a reality show called Love on the Spectrum. One of your students was a main character on the upcoming season. Oh, that's cool. It sounds like you do good work out there. Diagnosed with Asperger back in 6th grade, and they no longer use that term. I didn't know they stopped using it. Oh, we're gonna have great luck. Suggested it to Dan because he's talking about weird food he likes, and I was like, you know what? That doesn't sound terrible. I'm thinking about it, and yeah, it does sound pretty terrible, but Dan's a bit more adventurous. I think Dan is pregnant. Dan's a bit more adventurous when it comes to food. Stopped using that term because the German doctor who discovered it was possibly linked to torturing children in World War II. Oh! Yeah, that's a pretty good reason to not use that anymore. We're gonna one more round of this and then we'll head out. Hey, we're still having great luck though. Alright, last of our Roopity Roops. And we're gonna say arrows again. Alright, 60 arrows. I think that's gonna be enough for now. We'll come back later. It's gonna give a lecture for parents on students, the dignity of risk, allowing students to make major life choices and not shield them from natural consequences. See, that actually is a really good lesson to learn. I mean, not just for people on the spectrum, but for everyone. Anyway, you hit those guys, they zip-zaps you. It's bad. But you can sprinkle this on them and talk to them. Tra-la-la, look for that guy. Oh, you found Sahas. Good job, la la. I have no idea why that's a thing in this. High functioning when you were growing up was bullied and your only friends were movies and video games. I just realized because I warped to the dark world from down here, I can't get back up onto the ledge where we were at before. So, burb time. Name of the school is Scenic View Academy. We've had people from all over the country there. You know what? I might actually just scribble that down into my little notepad here. There. And I might look that up later. Okay, I believe that is all of the side stuff that I want to get at the moment. So we're going to go ahead, do the Dark World thing, and we're going to skip ahead to Dungeon 4. Wait, we are not done with Dark World stuff. Let's see, where was it? Oh, we still need to go to the Dark World, so I guess we'll just go ahead and do that. Excuse me. Nope, can't go that way. Ow. Say the people that help you growing out in public outside of the school have been a big help. Part of the autistic program, they come twice a week to do your goals.
Mays here. But wait.
But wait.
There's more.
So, we're not going to town just yet. Nope, you get away from me, pumpkin. There. Nope, can't go that way. Wait, can we not get out this way? Can we not get out through here? Maybe we can go out here. Because there's stuff that we need to do on this side. Up here. There's a piece of heart that we can't get. But soon we shall. I don't remember what this house was. It's just a boring shop with overpriced health potions. Worked for a program that helped on those on the spectrum through music. Band Together Pittsburgh. Oh, you know, music is a really powerful thing. The only reason you left is because you tore your rotator cuff. Ow! Doing live stage work. Sorry. Slow down. Heart piece. This is one of the cool things about this game is, you know, having to go back and forth between the light and the dark world to hunt for treasures. It's always interested in talking to people who work in that area. Oh, you guys are still talking about your shared experiences. And it sounds like you've all been into some pretty interesting stuff. And have a lot of crossover between what you've been through. Music teacher took the system for my students, remembering to pay the bills and the rent, made the steps into a really catchy pop song. Heart! 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 Always recommend Band Together because it was and is a phenomenal group. And if you hadn't borked your shoulder, you'd still be with them. This is not the item I thought it was. But it is a piece of heart. Maybe this is where I need to be. Whoops. Nope. I need to be one more step over. So wish you'd done more, but that kind of ubiquitous feeling. Oh, you're doing a lot. There it is. This is the magic cape. You are invisible when you wear it. Watch your magic meter. So that cape is actually going to be... It's a special tool that's going to help us later. In fact, it's going to help us really soon. Whoops. Mimic Stone. I'll give a piece of heart to the person who wears a fashionable cape. Hiring anyone who wants a job there, a cooking teacher, and a mentor. Unfortunately, I don't think I would be a good fit for that kind of job. I'm not actually that good with people. And I'm also not a very good cook. Heart piece. I bet there's some other people in chat here that might be able to fit that bill. You can tell that because you're on the spectrum, you can tell when other people have it too. All right, Bird, do I ping your radar? Whenever we have fire drills, I joke around your students that you need to stop burning your Cheerios. Just notice I have 3 hearts and might need to take a little bit of a stop off at someplace. We're gonna go back to the tree. I wonder. Nope. I know that tree drops bees in the light world. possible, but I think Commander will be able to tell you better than you. You're getting a handheld mixer for making dough. I have a mortar and pestle that was originally meant for decoration. Realized you could use it for its intended purpose too. Going real old school with that. Yeah, Dracana is a wizard in the kitchen when it comes to baking and cooking. And whenever she and I work together on something, it's usually me just kind of reading the recipe and handing her the ingredients as needed, and she does the actual cooking stuff. Because again, if I try to actually help, I will just get in the way. One of the best classes you took in middle school was home ec. I kind of regret not taking it when it was offered in high school, not middle school for me. Anyway, we're skipping ahead. Dungeon 4. Oh yeah, we were talking about monkey bread, not last time, but before. Map. Last thing you baked didn't come out right. Style of cookies were different from what you're used to. But was it still good? Oh, we have been bunnied. Don't let that stop you. Never took home ec either. Compass. Tasted fine, just made better. If it's still good, it's still good. Alright, we got the big key already. Quita! Ah, damn it. Hey, speaking of Bunny, have you talked with David at all since, well, I guess since we got out of school? Yeah, preemptively. What the? Tell you about who lets you take out your frustrations by helping her stab holes in Fido. You'd have your grandma who lets you take your frustrations by helping her stab pie and dough. Oh, okay. I the two messages like appeared and scrolled up as I was reading them, and I got them mixed up together. I thought, oh, both of you were doing that. Okay. About David sometime. Oh shit. Well, that's a downer. I don't remember when it was I kind of started thinking about it, but it occurred to me. Do you remember he had his bunny character? It occurred to me that he may have actually been a furry way before I even heard about the fandom. You know, back before it was even as popular as it is today. And I thought it would have been hilarious if I actually did just stumble across them on one of the furry sites and just never knew it. Guess that's not going to happen. You and your first girlfriend showed up to Papa John's where you worked in costume, bunny suit and all. Was it an actual fursuit? Or was it just like a bunny costume? You know, like a cheap one. Because fursuits are not cheap. I'm gonna make lasagna again. Lasagna's so good. It takes so much to make, though. It's like the Christmas story scene. Come on. Yeah, there. Well, I got it. I got some. Ow. Got some of them. Ow. Okay. We do not have a fairy this time, so I have to handle this myself. Wondered about a friend from high school, found out that they had passed away and they were maybe 22. Always sucks, doesn't it? Losing a friend. Dang it, I shouldn't have hit the thing. Oh wait, I know what I can do. Whoop! Fairy, why are you ghosty? First girlfriend passed away too. Oh. Multiple sclerosis? Ugh. Yeah, one of my closest friends passed just a few months ago. And we were actually talking about him just a little while ago. Went by the name of Wilds, and he had a lot of health problems that finally caught up to him. I mean, to bring down the vibe of the stream, sometimes things happen. Just slam through every single one of them. Excuse me. First, the important thing. Okay, now you. Oh, thank you so much. I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this. You saved my life. Please take me outside. Oh, hang on. We can actually do it this time. Whoop. There. Didn't have a bottle for it, but that'll work. And before we go, we gotta bounce over here real quick. You got the Titan's Mitt, the super nifty lifty. Now we can lift the heaviest stones that were once impossible to budge. We can also add break. So here it is, that time again. Stand, get up, stretch your legs, get a drink of water, click over to another stream. You know the routine. See you in a few. I almost clicked the wrong scene. Whoop. Whatcha! You guys remember back whenever the camera didn't follow me down when I get hit with the anvil? It's always fun seeing dragons with hair because it will either be fur, feathers, or fins. I have had floofy mane for as long as Cassedrian has existed. Honestly, it's not that uncommon for anthro dragons to have hair. And it's best to not wonder about how hair and scales work together. It got floofier. No, it just got more accurate to the Sona. You just gotta go. So you know what? It's fine. We can just start here and... Yeah, too bright! Gasp! This was blind! Oh wait, I don't need that just yet. So, fun thing about this boss is that your actual damage doesn't matter. You just need to hit 3 times. That's it. Well, 3 times, and then it drops ahead, and then you have that problem. And now you got these things running all over the place. Okay, I've got the fairy. You know what? It is time! Yeah. Slam! Oh! It wore off at just the wrong moment. There, dead. I won. And that's why it's pretty good to have a fairy. Okay, so we've done level 4 instead of level 3. But we got the super nifty lifty, and we can use that to do some upgradering. Isn't uncommon at all. Mine's covered in fur. I think I decided that she just isn't exactly a reptile, but not fully a mammalian. Well, dragons are kind of their own thing. Birds are reptiles, therefore reptiles can have feathers. Yep. Specialized feathers can appear like hair. You know what? You guys have seen Sabin. He's got, like, hair stuff. I used to think that those were the spines he was talking about whenever he talked about how he had, like, spines. But no, it's actually more like... I think he called them skethers. Link, because of you, I can escape the clutches of the evil monsters, thank you. As the wise men sealed the way to the Dark World, the Knights of Hyrule defended them from the attacks of evil monsters. I heard that the Knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You are perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of the Knights. It is ironic that the last one in the line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Actually, no, it's probably a good thing. Surely you can destroy Ganon! You understand? Yep. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce! 2 Argonians in Elder Scrolls Online named Pays with Pennies and exaggerates tail length. I have an Argonian in ESO, and his name is just Cassedrian. Anyway. Ah! I got distracted by the hydrate and didn't notice the thief. Another streamer that I follow, he plays a lot of Morrowind, and he had an Argonian wizard named Waggles his staff. Put a quote from a game you recognize. Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes. Ribbit, Ribbit, your body did not change. Your body did not change. You're not just an ordinary guy, are you? No, my body did change. It's just that it changed into a different Hylian. Where is Ewert? My master would not approve. Yeah, was it Torgo is basically G-Man. Lots of sweaty D-Squad members coming my way. Uh-oh. Was it half bad? Thanks. Please take me to my partner. Please, Ribbit. Please. Kind of said that one of the trees looked at me and they all have eye sockets. Yeah. D-Squad with the raid? How could this have happened so unexpectedly? Rar and stuff, raiders. I am Cassedrian, and we are playing some Link to the Past instead of Minecraft today. You were doing Legends of Dragaea Idle Dungeons. Oh, it's Idler. So how is that one compared to the other idlers that you played? So anyway, yeah, the one with the eyes, they also go boing and they sneeze out a bomb. And you talk to them. I haven't seen a normal human in a few hundred years. Let me talk to you for a while. You know about the gargoyle statue in the village? People say they can hear a girl calling for help from under the statue. Isn't that a strange story? Yeah, I kind of wish we could tell him the rest. It's like, no, that was actually blind and they're dead. I shouldn't have put the portal here. I mean, let's go back through real quick. Oh, we also got to do the thing. We got to do the thing. Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy now. Drop by here again. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly. Your sword card is tempered perfectly. Hey, you! Welcome! Ask us to do anything. Can I have some of your garlic bread that you're working on? Looks pretty good. I'll give you a big discount. Sword tempered, 10 rupees. Tempered, eh? Are you sure? Why are you asking me so many times? Alright, no problem. I'll have to keep your sword for a while. Need hammer. Splat. So he takes back to the old family living room. I imagine a lot of people have memories of playing this way back in the day. This is a great game. Still is. It holds up well. Hey! Blast you for waking me from my deep, dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Is that okay with you, sir? I laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations. Now do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See you. First time I played this actually worried me deeply, and I thought it meant that it like halved my magic. I didn't actually understand what it's doing. And I think that's what it was attempting to imply was happening, but of course the bat is kind of bad at his job, and so instead it halves your magic consumption. Got your SNES for Christmas. This and Super Mario World, 2 great games, were the first 2 games. I already told the story of how I got this for Christmas, so we don't need to go over that again. You too, you wanted to reload your save? I can't remember if I actually played through the entire, if I like reloaded and played through the whole game at regular magic or not. I honestly don't remember. It sounds like something I would have done though. Earned your SNES by making money to buy it with a lemonade stand. Ooh. Classic capitalism for children. Calvex charged $10 a cup. Classic capitalism. Because the key is locked inside this chest, you can never open it. Just take it with you. Alright, well, we have our very own chest now, at least. We should play this game. Have you not? Because if you haven't, then I do highly recommend it. It's very good and easy to find in many places, official and un. But I would never recommend anything unofficial. As I sit here and play this on my actual physical hardware Super Nintendo. Oh, we still don't have our sword. I was like, haha, take this! Be right back! Played a little bit of the start, didn't get far.
I'm going to
Whoops.
escape to the one place uncorrupted by capitalism.
Space!
Track at 25 roar.
I should check my local Goodwill and see if they've got any cool prizes like that. Maybe I can get a Switch 2 for cheap. No, that's not going to happen. Earth is in space. Oh, that's true. You can't enter with something following you. Okay, fine. Dash to leave it behind. And we'll just... It might not be there when we get back. Your sword is tempered up. Now hold it high. Great! Your sword is stronger. You can feel the sheer power flowing through your body. Has a deeper swing sound, is now red, does more damage, isn't longer. Oh good, it's still here. Well, we'll just walk back with this. Goodwill is a euphemism. Oh, for like, I guess just other thrift stores or things. Still, you know, if you can find something on the cheap from a place. What if there was a Badwill? That's most stores, actually. Eh? Eh? You know, Goodwill, you can actually take your stuff there and give it to them and get a little tax write-off, or maybe even... Actually, I don't think they pay you anything for it. It's just donations. But, you take anything to a regular store and they'll be like, get this trash out of here. We don't want it. And you say, but I have a receipt. I bought it from you. And they go, ha 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 ha, get out. I'm calling the police. I heard that you know I used to be a thief, right? Well, I'll open a chest for you. Will you keep it secret from everyone else? Will you please promise? Space question mark. Tell it to everyone. There's no one to tell it to anymore. This is a magic bottle. You can store an item inside and use it later. Can't tell if you're clowning or not. It's Malchior. Assume he always is. Pensive, but Alright, I have 2 empty bottles. Yep, okay, we're gonna do 1 red. Thank you. This is the medicine of life. Use it to regain your life power. And 1 blue. This is the medicine of life and magic. You can recover both. Me? Clowning? Huh? What? Ba ba ba. Look at me. Okay, was there anything else? We got the sword. I guess that's really it for a moment. But we do have sword. We do has magic. We do has wall. Burn stuff evil by moonlight. Oh, I know what else we can get. We gotta go back to the dark world, which I suppose, nah. Is there another way there? Sword and magic. I don't remember. I don't think there's a teleport near there, but we can use the one that's at the castle. So now if you try to go through the main gate of the castle, it just takes you to the dark world. Which means if you actually want to go inside the castle grounds, you have to go down through the underground place past your uncle's dead body. Oop. Look at chat, get hit. We rely on the might of a seagull to transport us around. Make sure we have extra fries, just in case. Yeah, what if that's how you do it? Is instead of blowing your flute, you just pull out like a bag of chips or some french fries, and you just hold it aloft. Just left his body to rot. You waste good food. I might need it later. Oh. I thought we could only get through here if we had the super nifty lifty. And again, maybe we did, and I just forgot about the block. Curses to anyone who throws something into my circle of stones. Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap by throwing my curses to anyone who throws something into my circle of stones sign into my circle of stones? I will give you this if you go away. This is the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. Imagine befriending seagulls. Imagine befriending geese. If you could do that, you would be unstoppable. But geese have no friends. Canadian geese are the worst. I think just all geese are evil. Is this just a shop? Boring shop that sucks. Yeah, boring shop that sucks. And swans. Yeah, everybody thinks swans are so beautiful and graceful, but they're assholes. Okay, good. We need to go back to the town. Shame we can't use the duck to fly around in the dark world. It'd make things a little bit easier for us. They can break your arm with a wing? I didn't know they were that strong. Yep, swans are beautiful and graceful, but they will mess you up. To be fair, that describes a lot of things in the animal kingdom. Most animals can actually kick our butts if they really want to. Not going that way. We've seen a Canadian goose snap at a duckling because it got too close. Duckling was fine, but you and the mama duck squared up. Yeah, you don't let them mess with the babies like that. You gotta teach them respect. Wait, I think this just instantly kills them. Oh well. Fire! Oh, magic. Oh, big magic. Wallmasters used to scare the heck out of me. No, we don't need to go that way. Just need to pop that. Go. Pull that down a little bit, and we can go. Nope, move. Fire! You know what? Burn! It seems like foul play. Did not get to magic that time. We got the big key, though. It is the master key of the dungeon, but you still need small keys. Wall masters do still kind of spook you. They're not even that dangerous. They'll just, at worst, they're just annoying, but they come down and they grab you and they take you back to the start, and that's more irritating than just hurting you. Especially in Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I've never played either one of those. There was another streamer I used to watch that did play Spirit Tracks. I kind of like the world map music whenever you're just kind of chugging around. There. Down you go. Music in both is peak. Zelda's always had good music traps. Have an unrelated funny bird story. There was one morning you were watching a couple of mourning doves on your deck railing. One of them came to a corner, then suddenly got very confused and was looking around. The other dove came over, pecked the first one, and then the dove turned the corner. It just was confused by the existence of a 90-degree turn. It was like, where did my girlfriend go? Never did finish Spirit Tracks. Did finish Hourglass. Peacocks are just fancy chickens. One time I was at the San Francisco Zoo. There was just a peacock wandering around. You found the fire rod. This rod commands the red fire, not the blue one. But watch your magic meter. The Zelda music would be from Ocarina of Time. There's some good tracks in that one. I really like how just almost ominous the Temple of Time music is. And Gerudo Valley, it's a nice jam. Got the map. There, down he goes. Used to have free roaming peacocks here in Oregon Zoo too. And then a kid ruined it for everyone because the parent wasn't keeping an eye on them. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. And it's like, how dare you leave these dangerous wild animals to roam free so that my kid can harass them? You wouldn't happen to actually be frozen whenever I do this, would you? Because that would be really great. Oh, thank you. Smash! If you freeze and smash enemies, they're more likely to drop the little magic meter pots. I know, and also tried to get peacocks to pet the peacocks as a kid. Your mom would stop you. See, that's what parents are supposed to be doing. Keep an eye on the kids, because the kids will find the ways to get into trouble. Nope, not that way. It's this way, and then go around here, and then up this way, then you go here. No, not that way. Ow. Well, apparently you can go that way. Ow. There it is, and then like here, and up over here, and down here. There we go. Swoosh. Oh, I need that. I actually need that. How can does? We go down here. Dang it! I was gonna try to magic powder that thing. Because I wanted to get the fairy out of it. Oh well, we got a key. Any chance that little sparkle's gonna come back? Dang it! Hey, I'm at 1.5 hearts. How about, feels bad to waste it, but glug glug. There is a path to get through this room, but it is still kind of annoying. There. Ice! Sword! Oh, this isn't good. Moldworm is always a problem, even when small. Would you be so kind as to... Yes, thank you. Smish. Okay. My eyes! Yummy. So it's 9, need to shove you into phone. Okay, time for small mode. I also have another funny bird story. When you were in downtown Pittsburgh, saw a few pigeons hanging out on top of a parking garage, and one of them just jumped off the top, and instead of gliding down, just fell a couple stories before finally remembering it can fly and flew to the light pole. Birds are smart, but also very dumb. There we go. Can I get a heart? Oh, need that. Heart? Arrows. And a little bit more magic kicks. Fire rod. Moth boss. Yeah. Yeah. You know, this boss would be so easy if it weren't for the spikes and the conveyor belt. Okay. Hey, how about a little bit of blue? Hopefully that won't be a waste. It was a waste. Ooh, moth. Oh, moth. Probably just had a brain fart, happens to us all. I like blue. I like the blue potions. They're very expensive though, and I kinda really didn't need it. Didn't need to use it there. We have the toasty whooper. I guess I did want to have some extra mana for using the wand in case I needed it. You know, have a little bit of a whooper cushion. Escape, clutches, evil monsters. Do you know the prophecy of the great cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. You see, it happened after Wrath of the Lich King. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who began the great cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Becky liked blue. Becky wouldn't let me smash. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule who protected the royalty of Hylia can become the hero. Everyone else just sucks. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. So does that mean that our uncle could have also been the hero? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. It happened on a Monday. Alright, well, I think... What's left? Oh. Stage 5. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, hey, nailed that. First, we need to replace the potions. Make sure it was one red, one blue. Yep. This is the medicine of life. This is the medicine of life and magic. This is the medicine of life, the life, universe, and everything. You can see his internal agony at realizing stage 5. Yeah. Everyone who knows, knows. You see, stage 2 is kind of like the water temple, because, you know, it's the water-themed level. Stage 5 is the worst. 160 rupee roops for a pot of Windex. I feel like I'm getting ripped off, but I'm also drinking it, so how smart can I be? Link, the magic flames will protect you inside this icy dungeon. Whoop, whoop. Ah, the penguin room. This is where I refill my magic. Actually, mini rooms are the rooms where I refill my magic. Oh, and the great thing about ice, I don't think they ever thaw. They are actually dead. We got a compass. Our reward for smashing penguins. Oh, did somebody say again? Alright, you get back here. No. You're not winning this. Thank you. There. Full magic, full health. Slippery ice physics. I think that room to the right is a dead end that we can't get through right now. Yeah. Button. Perfect. Nailed it. You cannot destroy the Skeleton Knight with the sword alone. When he collapses, he is vulnerable to another weapon. Which one? Oh, I should have got those. I have never been able to get through this room without taking damage. I'm pretty sure it's actually impossible. Okay. You know what? Whip, whip. Smish! Smission impossible. I push a button even though I don't have to. They really should not have given me a screen clearing spell that also restores magic. It's basically free. Excuse me. Back up. You know, people complain about the ice physics in this game, but I kind of feel like this is probably how I would be moving on this floor too. Have you tried dashing while also swinging the hammer? I have tried that, not on stream, but like on my own, and I could never get it to work. I think Tyson said that that's something that was only present in like the original version of the game that was released in Japan, and not in the American one. Can't believe I did not get hit there. Oh, there it is. And there also is this. Well, there might be something under these. Maybe a heart to replace that one I just lost. Yay! Whoop. It wasn't just you being bad at it. Yeah, I don't think it's doable in the US version. You know, one thing that I would like to know how to do is bomb jumping. I've seen Tyson do it plenty of times, but it requires like real precise positioning, and you know, you got to do the spin attack somehow in a certain way. And you can set a bomb down and then use the explosion to blast you over a gap. Ah! Well, that didn't work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, first, take care of the slimes. And then, slow down. Come on, over here. Smish. Oh, there was one left. Oh, well. He will just have to deal with being the last survivor. What was this? Oh, this was just the other side of that room. And they still very politely drop a full magic for me, even though I didn't freeze them. Choo-choos. Minish Cap designs were your favorite. I don't remember what they looked like in Minish Cap. I did watch Dank Lyonnaise play that game, and he loved it a lot. Link, do not use all your magic power if you do not possess the medicine of magic. Now get ready to go into the depths of this dungeon. I've been in the depths of this dungeon. We've been here for a while. This is my least favorite dungeon in the game. But we've been in its depths. You gotta go down and back up and then down and up. And you gotta push a block or something. Oh, I like this room though. Whee! Yep. If I recall, this goes back upstairs to that one room that was kind of blocked. Oh, no. It's a different room. Well, I guess we need that chest after all. It's a key. Alright, so if I put on my magical cape, then these spikes won't see me. That is how that works. Ow, you landed on me. Okay, back up a little tiny bit. There you go. Ow. At least I got my heart back. The statue is blepping with all of its might. Oh, this might be the one that I was thinking of.
I spill my drink.
Here we go. Oh my god, Papyrus, no! He just wanted to catch a human, but he found a Hylian instead. Big key. It can open many doors that the smaller keys can't. Actually can open only a couple doors that the small key can't. You know, I am going to look at the map for the first time in this. Okay. We don't actually need to go through there, I don't think. Wait. Or am I not where I think I... You know what, we'll just go. We're just gonna go. The Papyrus SNL sketch lives rent-free in your head. Yeah, the what? Where's it start from? Oh, well, that's a bit of an issue. Well, down we go! Whee! Link, don't use your magic! Can I get back up to... This map is actually no help. Excuse me, coming through. Beep, beep. See, this is the dungeon that has always confused me because you have to do a couple laps around it. And I'm trying something a little different this time that's probably not going to work out too well for me. Nah. I also want to turn that guy into a fairy so that I can get some health back. He's DVD logoing me. Okay, not... Yeah, okay. Well, this isn't super helpful, actually. Okay, fine. The correct route is probably just start over. It's funny how a majority of Zelda games have some kind of instrument that is either part of the main gimmick or a useful item. Oh, you mean like a musical instrument? I think Ocarina may have been the first. Maybe Link's Awakening? Because you do have to play the flute to wake the windfish. Not gonna bother with you. The fish! You gotta go all the way around. Can fish roll? They have to. You've ever seen sushi? They can roll. In fact, they're pretty good at it. We're just gonna whoop. Although it would have been nice to be able to turn that sparkle thing into a fairy. At least we still have this guy. You were about to say that. I haven't watched Whose Line in a long time, but man, that was a good show. Are they still making episodes of that? Okay, so if I hit this now... I'm trying to think how I can pull this off. Because I want to hit that. Okay. Just kind of leave this here. Ow. You know what? It's fine. Actually, no, it's not fine. I should have tried to hit it again. So that the little blocks go back up. No, because this next room... Ah. Whip! Oh, the slowdown! The game just can't handle their skills. But I couldn't do that because I think I've got an upcoming room where, like I said, impossible to get through here without getting hit. Stop doing the zip zaps. So yeah, there's one of the orbs. And if I tried to bring the orange up, then this would be blocked. So yeah, that wouldn't work. There is some incarnation of Whose Line still being produced. Drew Carey hasn't hosted in ages. Yeah, he's doing Price is Right? Okay, so that room up there that's up at the top, that's where we had the part where the floor was falling down. And what if I go for this one first? It's just a heart. Okay, there's nothing. Ah, shoot. Fine! We'll do it again! I hate this dungeon. What? I've never seen it just fail like that. Well, fine. You charged me the mana and then just said, nope, no freezies for you. Do this legit. Whatever. And you two. Completely unnecessary, but... Oh, I guess maybe it was necessary? Nope. Was not necessary. The blue mail! The only redeeming thing about this whole dungeon. Now we are wearing blue, but we have a yellow hat that just doesn't really work with the rest of our stuff. I think what we need is like a shield with maybe some gold and maybe a gold sword, and that'll bring the hat together. It'll look nice. Oh, right. Maybe there's one of those orby things down here that I can hit and just do the switchy thing. We're out of magic. So I better not use it on him. I have this one key left. I want some blue to go with your... There. Some blue to go with your blue bill and so on. Yeah, we need some we need a little more blue. I guess we are wearing green gloves, so Link's fashion sense is just complete garbage. He's got a yellow hat, blue shirt, green gloves. Goes great with his pink hair. What? Hang on. I'm gonna go down here. We've seen worse. It's true. Anyone who's played World of Warcraft, or basically any MMO that didn't have a transmog system, ended up looking like a clown. I think all our bottles are full. Yes. Okay, good. And that takes us back here. Okay, that's fine. And there is a block that we need to push. But we cannot push from this side because we are blocked. We're very low magic, so... I'm just gonna have to go. Maybe we'll find a room full of penguins. Okay, fine. At least I didn't get knocked down the pit. Shout out to the editor who has probably made references to those. Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay, okay, okay. We can work with this. Super happy Sub-Zero Freezy time! And whoop! Right, hammer! There we go. Ah! Oh, a little bit extra. Ad break time, but, well, okay, fine. So everybody do the thing, get up, stretch. We're gonna keep going until we finish this dungeon, though. So, see you in a few minutes. We'll come back. We're gonna fall down to the other side. We'll push the block. We're gonna fight the boss. We're gonna beat him up, and then we're gonna get out of here. You can wait. It's a little fibs. Whoosh! Poor Troll's anus. Yeah, that ability was a little bit lewd. I miss Endiverge, but Thera's pretty cool for a small. Casually drops a piano on the ice dungeon boss. I should get back to that Deus Ex crowd control playthrough. That was a thing. That was an experience. Maybe that's what we'll do whenever the remaster comes out, and we completely ignore the remaster and just play the original. We'll just go and do crowd control. I don't think I want to continue that save though, even though the existence of the flamethrower lamb thrower is pretty hilarious. The other heavy weapons are not that great. Doesn't matter. We can just leave him. Pegging is never a bad idea. I'm sure Tracken's just referring to the game Peggle. Let's see. You know what? We don't have full health, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna be okay. Because this boss, I've got a system. The system is die! Oop, mind the ice. This is why video games of this style tend to make bosses immune to magic. You guys ever play Lagoon? It wasn't very good. But I did like its magic system where you're combining like different types of staves and crystals to make your spells, and then they just made all the bosses immune to magic. Also, your sword swinging was really lame. Because of you, I escaped the evil clutches of the monsters, they say. The Hylia people controlled mysterious powers. What the heck was going on with my hands there? As did the 7 wise men, who I guess were not Hylian? But the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men are anemic, and do not possess strong power anymore. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate at the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish, and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. Do you understand? Yep, let's go. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Gonna take a minute to restore all my magic, and we out. And that's where we're calling it for the night. Whoosh. Link to the Past is still a great game. Grandfather clock chimes. Or just the little pendulum swinging. That's another great title screen. You guys remember Chrono Trigger? We played that. We played that on stream. What is it? Eyes still having problems, I see. I see. Well, hopefully next time, next Monday, or at least by that time, I can get the Minecraft thing fixed and we'll be leveling correctly again. My first idea is just to delete the configuration files for Dragon Survival.
I love how they taste.
Maybe that will solve everything for us. What? Watch me eat this through my hand. Hopefully, yeah, if not, back to Hyrule and we will finish Link to the Past and be a little sad about Minecraft, because if I can't fix this, that means that the only answer is going to be wipe the world and start over. Looks like my eyes are still looking straight up. Okay, I guess that's just how they be. Just eyes ever skyward. But yeah, I mangled it pretty bad. Didn't even notice that I had done it that much, because you know, when I rolled it back to the older version, and only thing I checked was if I could make my fishy snacks, and I could, and I thought, great, we're good to go. Didn't notice that all my skills had been reset, that my appearance had been reset. Wait, no, that didn't happen until until afterward, after we noticed that the experience wasn't gaining anymore, and I switched it back and updated to the newest version. And then, because when we were flying through the air, I was fine. So the appearance happened whenever I updated. So who knows just how badly this thing has been butchered. Have a great night. See you on Wednesday. Yep. Thank you all for joining me. We will pick this up, hopefully not next Monday, but maybe next Monday. We'll see. Wednesday, we return to System Shock 2, where we will also likely be starting over again. Great. Good times. Because I've remembered why I go with energy weapons on the psychic build. They're kind of important. Anyways, hope to see you all there for that. Let's find ourselves a raid. Tracking, you streaming tonight?